All right, so look at the journal. Find Uncle Chuck in his room. I guess that's the puzzle upstairs with all the tube doors, I'm guessing. What's
It's
the
a
letter?
letter to my Uncle Chuck. As expected, the post office's poorly programmed auto stamp cancellation machine has failed again. Amateurs.
Oh, you know what that means?
Hmm.
That means we can use the stamp.
Nice.
That means, we're gonna need to take this. We're gonna need to steam the stamp off of this letter so we can mail our job application. Watch.
I'd
think?
better not open it. Uncle Chuck would know if I read it if the envelope is ripped.
All right, let's
So
go.
we have to go to the kitchen and
Yeah, is there? I wonder, like, can we
put
microwave
something
it?
on the kettle.
Yeah, but there's no kettle. There's a stove here, but there's no
Hmm.
kettle. Poopsie.
It's a can of non-trademark infringing Poopsie. It's a can of non-trademark infringing Poopsie.
Okay. Pick up ketchup.
Carefully handling broken glass. If this were a Sierra Online graphic adventure, I'd be dead now. But those MmucusFlem adventure games treat their players much better. No arbitrary deaths just to extend gameplay. Sure would like to work there.
Are there batteries in there? There are batteries in the fridge.
Hot sauce. Batteries. Cheese. Well, it looks like I have the makings of a sandwich.
Mm-hmm. So we can have bread.
There are a couple of old batteries. I think I see mold growing on one.
Hold on, a battery.
Flask of
that's,
Extreme Chili Sauce by Brian H.J. Comes with a warning. You might breathe fire. Maybe I should be careful with this.
Mm-hmm. I should say so.
It's a wilting head of lettuce. Better be careful. These bottles are sharp. It's
How
a
is
can
she
of Poopsie.
holding these?
Good question.
Or putting them in her bag or something?
Pretty clean, considering.
Can you open up any of the cabinets or anything? Oh, you can turn on the water.
I don't feel like the taste for non-trademark infringing Poopsie now.
Maybe I can just open it.
I don't feel like
No.
the taste for non-trademark infringing Poopsie now.
I thought maybe I could use,
Yeah.
like, put water in the empty can and then heat it on the stove and use it to make steam to get the stamp
Yeah.
off the envelope.
Oh, maybe you can microwave it.
Oh!
That hit the spot.
Hope I didn't need that.
Yeah, especially. Jeez.
There's nothing inside. There's nothing inside.
Alright.
Does nobody shop in this place?
There's nothing inside. There's nothing inside except an empty glass. The glass is now filled with water.
Okay.
Oh, can you microwave
There's
it?
nothing inside.
You can microwave the water to make
Yeah,
steam.
I'm guessing.
There's nothing inside. There's nothing inside. There's nothing inside.
So yeah, can you take water glass and
There's
then put it in the
nothing
microwave?
inside.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that. Very authentic sounding.
It's a glass filled with water.
Yeah, but is it hot and or steamy?
It doesn't seem to indicate that. It was kind of weird.
That will just make the letters soggy.
No. Okay.
Yeah, I
Doesn't
guess it
look
didn't
like
work.
doesn't look like we've successfully achieved making
Achieved
steam out of
steam.
that. No, maybe.
Well, since there was no kettle, the kettle would have been my first thing. Try nuking the letter. Maybe that'll make it burst into flames and you can end the game.
Well, it let me do it.
Yeah, there we go.
Ouch! The letter's hot, but I need steam to get the stamps off.
I know.
That will just make the letter soggy.
Couldn't I just make the letter soggy and then microwave it? And wouldn't that make steam?
I don't know. I don't know if this microwave is actually functioning the way that it's supposed to.
I don't think they're good for anything, except growing mold.
Alright. Well,
I think the cupboards be bare. But yeah, you actually got the gas cans. We have to figure out how to get the gas to...
I think I'll just be careful with them. That's good enough for now. Take that, Sierra.
to someplace that we can remember where to pick it up.
The fireplace looks very clean. The fireplace looks very
Maniac
clean.
Mansion eventually gave you an option to just like magically send items to other characters.
But this is a flashback. We're in the past.
Yeah, maybe. Well, then in that case, well, actually, Maniac Mansion also involved time travel. Literally, like one of the, I think maybe it was Day of the Tentacle, the sequel that did time travel. But yeah, basically what you would do is that a character in the past would hide something there, and then the player in the future would go to that location and find it. Oh, more books.
Oh god.
This is Uncle Chuck's Indextron 3000 library filing lookup system. It uses the Spewy Decimal System to catalog books.
Spewy Decimal System?
Yeah, at some point I had thought we were going to see the end of the 3000 Tron joke, but it looks like not anytime soon.
No.
Melt in the Snowman, Illuminated.
I have a feeling they're going to milk that for all it's
Epic
worth.
Tale of Muskie, The Hero in Me, Middlemore Mysteries, AI personalities.
This is the kind of thing I expected at the gravesite.
You
know what I mean?
But I think they'd already done. I think they'd already done that, and that's why they're not doing it again.
Right, that's why they're doing it in the library instead. It's much better. Oh my god. Look at all the books.
Corruption in government, efficient communication. Yeah, they've
Are we
all got
supposed
numbers.
to know all these? Oh
No,
my
we're just
God.
supposed to know. We're just supposed to find the what? Principles of Sun Tzu. The Thimble, a history. Might be relevant to Thimbleweed Park, the history of the Thimble.
I'm waiting for them to say it. You know, the book of Shan Yu.
Most of the books in the library were written by our backers and supporters. They assume responsibility for their content.
Oh my god.
Oldest known thimble was found in the Great Lakes region by Ernest Pymol during exploratory mining work. It is believed that by many thimble devotees that the archaeological find represents what is thus far the most compelling evidence for ancient nuclear war in the modern age. Okay. All right, but in other words, most of the books are not part of any puzzle because they're written by backers. The idea is
by
that we're going to have to...
by fans.
Yeah, we're
by
going to have to
people,
find the title of any puzzle-relevant book so that we know which one to go through. We just start going through stuff randomly. It's all just going to be backer stuff.
Oh my god, look at them all. I mean, they must have had a lot of backers.
It says out of order.
Wait. There's a phone.
No one will miss this out of order sign. It says out of order.
And there's a phone book.
I wonder if we can call somebody.
But again, these are all backers with their voicemails. If there's anything that's relevant to the plot, again, it's going to be buried in here. We're not going to be able to find it until we know what number, a number or a name that we're looking for.
I don't know. Look up Blackstar.
Bart Liebert, Basil Bell, Bastian Stein, Ben Rideout, Ben Pickles, 7991.
Hi, I'm 7. I'm probably playing with my cars right now. Call me back in 13 years when I get my first phone.
That's awesome.
I don't know if that's a backer one or that was a joke. Oh wait,
maybe
monkey. There was
hey,
something.
They could be one and the same.
Something Island. The Armageddon Conspiracy, Adventuring Lad, Squire, Choose Your Quest. I saw a monkey pop up.
I'm waiting for it to say, "Help! I'm trapped inside this book."
Dungeon of Eternal Doom. Choose Your Pirate Tale. Choose Your Own Monkey 3. That was what it was.
Chucky's been in our family for years. He's a good plant.
Literally? All right, so if we need to use a telephone, the one here works.
The one here works. Well, assuming that this is going to be here in the future. I mean, if the
Well,
house
actually,
burns down like the rest of the places.
Is this really a flashback? Well, actually, it must be. I can't.
Well, yeah,
I can't switch characters.
Come on,
here,
we were just at the bus station. She's describing all of this.
I have to solve
The
this.
out of order sign is gone, so it's obviously fixed. Haven't been up here for a long time. That's Uncle Chuck as a young man, with robots on his mind even then.
Robots.
That's my grandmother, Edith, and her second husband, Charles. I really admire them. That's my great-grandfather, Edmund, who was a great industrialist. That's my great-great-grandmother, Lady Edwina. That's my Scottish great-great-great-grandfather, Edyr the Dragon Slayer.
Wow, and we have more books up here.
Oh god, I mean, Thimbleweed 64.
There will be a newbie in C64 gaming. I had the opportunity to get my hands on Maniac Mansion, a graphic adventure by Ron Gilbert and Gary Winnick from Music-Art. Could be a success? Well, I don't think so. Under the head, it's very interesting. The engine called Scum is very different from what we know these days, but Scum applies to the whole game.
We're gonna see if we can find Chuck upstairs.
That's all the tubes. So the question is there anything random here, or we have to... Yeah, see, these doors... These doors, I think, form...
Is there a map?
Some part of a puzzle.
Pretty dark in here.
Let's first, I think, just go back to our room and see if we can make progress on the other, Oh, okay. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, can we not even get back to our own room?
I don't know, can we?
Oh, okay, we can. Okay, alright, so...
It's my state-of-the-art Commodore 64, with dual 1541 floppy drives and a blazingly fast 1200 baud modem. I'm dialing the MmucusFlem modem number.
Surprised she doesn't have a chair to sit down.
I can't believe my computer's connected to MmucusFlem.
Welcome to the new online MmucusFlem job application program. Just fill out your personal information and answer a few simple Mucus programming questions.
Uh-oh.
Then print out the application and send it to MmucusFlem. We'll get back to you in exactly 5 days. What is your name? Thank you. What is your address?
Oh. Alright, well,
where are we?
Well, we're not in Wisconsin or West Virginia or Wyoming. We're in Washington, aren't we? So...
Okay.
Noted. Next, what's your programming language of choice? The language you are most proficient in.
ASCII.
All of the above.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this one is probably the most relevant for the time. If you were going to be programming for the 8-bit computers, I don't think Lisp is that useful for game programming. C would be very useful, or C++ at least, or would be useful today.
Well, this is C. I don't think C++... Actually, when was C++ out?
Very ambitious. We like that. Please answer the following questions about our proprietary Mucus programming language.
Oh, boy.
You must get all of the questions right to submit your application. First question. What are room backgrounds compressed into?
Strips, quads, character set.
Oh, they give you a chance to pause. That's good.
Yeah. Backgrounds.
Do we have to go find this in the library?
I don't know. Maybe? Is there maybe there's a book in there about Scum? Character sets doesn't sound right.
Thank you for taking the MmucusFlem programming test. Unfortunately, you
okay.
did not pass. Feel free to study up and take it again.
I need to go find a book about mucus programming.
Oh, so maybe you actually have to look up a programming book?
Yeah, get it. Okay. Okay, but it's not an item on the list. It's none of these books were relevant.
Just down the hall is the big stair. This is Uncle Chuck's Indextron 3000. It says there's a book on mucus here. It's in section 3.1.
Okay, there we go. 2.1.
I'm at the staircase. Should I use it?
Well, this is only goes up to 2.8, so I guess so. I'm guessing we couldn't actually have used the staircase until we removed the out of order sign, which is probably why we had to get it 3.6.
I would think so.
0.3, 3.2. Okay. Computer animation primer. Cooking programs for 64. Encryption for dummies. English binary dictionary. Programmer's manual for F. Game adaptation tricks. Sea Otter complete guide. Micro mucus programming.
Primer. Yeah, is that what we want?
Mucus is the greatest adventure game scripting language ever created. First used in the revolutionary game Maniac Mansion. Allows for up. Okay, so we're probably gonna have to remember some of this stuff. 256 room local variables. Functions can take 8 parameters. Source level debuggers run on a separate monitor. Variables can be modified while debugging.
Oh, compiled scripts are packed in MFL files for distribution. Is that what they wanted?
No, it was about backgrounds. Room backgrounds are compressed into character sets. Okay, that was the answer I did not think was right. It was strips, quads, and character sets.
And you guessed wrong.
Yeah, I guessed that one wrong. And I'm gonna.
Well, here, just take a screenshot of this, and then you can use it for reference.
I did. I did that already.
We're cheating.
Yeah, kind of.
Well, see, back in the day, you would actually have to get a notebook and a pen and write this down, and then go back to it, or take a Polaroid and wait for it to develop, or take a photo with an actual camera, pray you got the exposure right, take it to CVS, or take it to a you don't remember those little buildings you used to actually take your film to get them developed in 1 hour? Remember, kids, digital wasn't a thing back then.
Well, not for ordinary people, was it?
No. I mean, it's not like you take your computer and put it on top of your Xerox machine at the library.
Okay.
Please answer the following questions about our proprietary mucus programming language.
Picks up where I left off.
You must get all of the questions right to submit your application. First question: what are room backgrounds compressed into?
Character sets.
Next question: what do mucus source level debuggers run on?
A separate monitor.
Next question: variables can be modified while debugging your program.
True.
Next question: how many actors can be displayed at one time?
Let's see, 8 actors. Which incidentally is also the number of parameters each function could take. I wonder if that's coincidental.
Ooh, probably not.
Thank you for taking the MmucusFlem programming test. Congratulations, you passed the MmucusFlem programming test.
Yay!
Woohoo!
I answered all the mucus questions correctly. I'm ready to print out the application.
Wow, I read it in a book and gave them the answers they required.
It's robot hands on a typewriter is the printer.
I know. Well, it's funny they don't actually have one of the printers that you could get too. You have all the other Commodore
my
stuff.
job application, but the page is blank. Maybe the printer is out of ink.
Oh no!
Don't tell me.
There's something very evil about that. They've actually made changing ink in a printer a puzzle.
That's mean.